Hello and welcome back to Ikigai Teen Podcast, a space where we talk about real issues, real emotions, and real possibilities for teenagers and their parents. Today, we are going to pause and turn the mirror inwards, not on our teens but on ourselves, with a question that few parents ever dare to ask honestly. Am I helping my teen grow, or am I unknowingly standing in their way? It's not an easy question, but growth never comes from comfort. Hey, I'm Irene Pais, your host that is taking teen parents on a journey of self-discovery in their loving role as parents to their fast-growing and changing teen children. For today, let's do a self-check by turning the mirror onto ourselves while we observe us carefully using the lens of this question: am I helping my teen grow, or am I often standing in their way? Firstly, let's focus on the silent influencer on teens' mind that decides what teen absorb even without a word of interaction. Research from the Harvard Center on the Developing Child tells us that teens are far more influenced by what they observe in adults' behavior than by what they are told. When a parent says, "Be confident," but constantly self-doubts or criticizes themselves, teens register the contradiction. They learn more from parents' patterns than from parents' pep talks. So the first self-check is, am I modeling what I want my teen to learn? Because they are watching how you handle your frustration, how you talk about others, how you treat your phone, how you manage your emotions, your relationship, your finances, your health, your time. And that's their silent curriculum. And that silent curriculum is learned effortlessly. It's more powerful than you ever knew. It is not just learned, but it remains as an imprint on their personality for a long time to come, until perhaps they can consciously, at some point in the future, be in a position to identify it and address it in their journey of growth and self-discovery. And if they don't, well, you have just successfully cloned another adult that has similar behavior and response patterns as you. Let's move now to the second aspect of self-check. How do I define my parenting style? Is it control or is it guidance? Many parents believe, I know what's best for my child, which comes from a space of love and fear combined. Yes, I said exactly that. Love plus fear is equal to control. Let's understand that for a moment, that we are creating a trap because control masquerades or masks itself as care. Studies by the University of Minnesota show that overly controlling parenting reduces a teen's sense of autonomy and is linked to a higher anxiety and lower academic motivation. Ask yourself, am I guiding my teen or am I controlling their path because I fear they'll fail? If yes, then this control is clearly coming from a space of love plus fear. Guidance, on the other hand, invites conversation. Guidance comes also from a space of love plus freedom or love plus trust. It confirms to the child firstly that you are confident in your own role, your words and your approach as a parent, and secondly that you are placing trust on your child by giving them the space of freedom and autonomy to take your guidance but think it through and make choices and decisions themselves and apply and act on them. Here, they are not getting pushed to just follow commands of control from your end. Control, no doubt, enforces compliance, but it breeds rebellion or silence and distancing. Think through that once again and you may be able to triangulate the reason why your teen may be distancing themselves from you. Whereas guidance and trust helps your child grow in confidence, grow in comfort and relationship with you. Thirdly, let's look at the rescue reflex. It's natural for parents to want to protect your children from pain. But as author Jessica Lahey says in her book, The Gift of Failure, when we step in too soon, we are robbing our children of the chances to learn resilience. Every time we fix their conflict, we solve their problem, we rewrite their essay, or we call the teacher about their grade and intervene, we send out an unintended message to the child. And the message is, I don't think you can handle this, so let me handle this. I invite parents to think through those times and carry out a thorough self-check. Am I rescuing too quickly? Because when I do, I am robbing my child of a precious opportunity to handle their life situations themselves. Let's note that true support means standing close enough to let them feel safe, but far enough for them to fail, to fall if they must, to learn and to rise. The fourth area of self-check we see today is about my emotional availability to my teen. In a world of busy schedules and devices, the biggest hunger among teens today is for emotional presence of their adult. According to a 2023 Pew Research survey, 69% of teens say they wish their parents listened more instead of judging or advising immediately. Emotional presence isn't about fixing, it's about being beside them. Being there silently and intently to listen to what your teen says, and more importantly, to listen to what your teen did not say. The pauses, the pain, the struggles to put words to their emotions, their shabby efforts at communicating stuff that involves stigma, perhaps shyness, unsureness, self-doubt, testing your reactions, etc. Listening to all of that. Yes, there's a lot more than mere spoken words when your teen communicates. You will only be able to hear them if you are keenly listening to gather all the nuances besides their words without jumping ahead to respond, to show or to demonstrate that you know it all. Often teens don't want to know what your response will be or how much you know. They just want you to be present by them when they want to talk, they feel like talking. So let's ask ourselves, can I sit with my teen's discomfort without rushing to end it? Can I listen without defending myself? Can I hear them out without judging and arriving at conclusions? The next section is a big one. Can you guess what that is? Let me tell you. It's the comparison trap. Did you know that one of the biggest hidden hindrances to our teens' growth is comparison? It's the most subtle yet the most destructive parenting habit to have. I bet more than 90% of parents said something similar to this to your child this very week. Look at your cousin ... or how come your friend got more grade than you, or when I was your age ... Sounds very harmless. Sounds like a normal healthy conversation, except that it is not. Comparison signals disapproval. It shifts the focus of a child from blooming and naturally becoming to struggling and proving. One reflective practice for parent is, instead of comparing your child to anyone, including your own younger self, simply replace it with acknowledgement. Acknowledge your child's effort, their values, and their uniqueness. Celebrate their growth, not perfection. Also, celebrate their path and not results. Celebrate who they are becoming and not someone else. Now let's look at what is the mindset I bring to the parent-teen equation. As a parent, do I bring in a growth partner mindset? So what does helping look like in the modern world or modern world of teens? Helping in today's parent-teen equation is about partnership. Being a co-learner by saying, let's figure this out together. Helping is when we model curiosity, humility, and adaptability. I repeat that: curiosity to know what we don't know, humility to admit that we don't know, and adaptability to quickly learn with them, grow with them, and make them feel that you too are a learner, ready to adapt. Hindering is when we assume we already mastered the path, and that's not humility either. Time for some reflection and renewal for us. Let's take a deep breath and ask each of ourselves 3 questions. What behavior of mine do I see reflected in my teen that I'd like to change? What space can I create for them to fail safely? What is one small way I can listen better this week? Parenting is not about perfection. It's about being present beside your teen and evolving alongside them. This is Irene Pais from Ikigai Teen, reminding you that teens are not our private asset, but the wealth of tomorrow's world. How and what we invest in them shapes not only their future, but our collective reality just a few years from now. Therefore, our responsibility is to nurture them to live that truth one self-aware step at a time. Join me in my next episode, actually the last one in this sequel or series of 10 episodes on pain points of teen parents. And the next episode is From Awareness to Action, your teen parenting roadmap with Ikigai Teen. See you there, signing out now.